Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Kay from Online Tarot. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and thank you if you are. If you would like a personal reading, I am doing 30-minute readings for only $22.22, and if you're interested, check out my description for how to do that. Let's go ahead and get started with these handwritten oracle cards here and see what we need to see. So I've done a couple pre-shuffles here, just getting this deck shuffled through, and telepathy, 5D communication came out a bunch of times. So let's see if that pops out again, then we'll know for sure. But I'm pretty sure that's like in relation to like a soulmate connection or someone from your past life that is, you know, maybe someone has a deep connection with you that they're able to communicate in a 5D. So do you love me too? And we have, so twin flame, which is known for having that like telepathy communication. You reacted differently than I expected, and old friends. Okay, so we'll stick with that. Let's go ahead and see with the Hermit Tarot deck cards here, just to clarify a little bit more. This person could be an old friend of yours, someone who is from your past. Maybe you guys, you know, like went to school together and you're recently reconnecting. Do you love me too? This person probably has felt the connection before you, or love me. Or maybe that's your energy. If you are aware of this person and feel like you know that you're in a twin flame connection with somebody, you might be feeling that way towards them. You reacted differently than I expected. You could be dealing with somebody who is nervous or scared of the connection that you guys have. And, you know, instead of, you know, I'm hearing that when you know, you probably, some of you have asked this person if they love you after you have expressed your feelings, and maybe they told you no. Maybe they told you, you know, that we're just friends, and that you thought they would react differently because like your connection is so rare. I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and see what else we need to see. Thank you. So I was thinking about clarifying this. I didn't say it, but so let me have you. You could be seeing the number 7 a lot. I just saw a glimpse of 777 like on a slot machine, so that could be significant. Do you love me too? This person. So I feel like whoever this energy is, you know, might have felt the connection first, might have felt the pull first, and, you know, is in that chaser energy and like, let me have you. Like, they can't get over, I feel like this is your person, they can't get over like feeling like they need to have you in their life. Like I'm hearing like they're lusting over you. So like, and you know, in a twin flame connection, you know, a lot of times people mistake that sacred bond, that, you know, deep connection for, you know, lusting over them. And like, although you guys, you know, could have that connection, I do feel like it's not necessary in a twin flame connection. Let's go and see what else. So I dream about you a lot, and wands. This person could dream about you. I do see 7 again, and 10. You are my everything. So I do feel like your person that is on your mind now, or, you know, if you're not thinking of anyone, because it is, you know, a twin flame reading, you might not see this connection for what it is. Maybe you are the person who reacted differently. Maybe you don't understand the connection yet, and this person does. you want to clarify that? Let's go ahead and see. Let's just get one of these cards here. I don't know why, but I feel like this will tell me whose energy is whose. You know, who is the one asking the questions? Who's the one who's reacting differently? Give me some kind of, oh, okay. Slowly but surely. Maybe I'll find out slowly but surely. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get one more. Infinity times infinity. So this card here, you guys are mirroring each other. And I had mentioned earlier about the runner-chaser dynamic. I do feel like kind of elaborated on that. So in a twin flame connection, there is typically a runner and a chaser, someone who, you know, sees the connection for what it is and wants to approach and wants to kind of go for it. And then there's, you know, someone who's the runner and who is, you know, scared of the connection and kind of slowly but surely gets, you know, gets on board with the connection. With the you reacted differently than I expected. I feel like maybe you are the person, you're the one who sees the connection for what it is. I feel like you are more spiritually awake than your person on your mind. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Let's dive in. I feel like you're not only aware of this connection, but, and like earlier I had mentioned lusting. I feel like, you know, it's much more than just a lustful connection. Although you probably feel like this person is so perfect that it just kind of arouses you in that way. But I feel like it's much more than that. And it's something that you have, you know, like I'm hearing maybe you and this person are on the same page as far as liking each other. But maybe you have, instead of just liking them, like you dream about them, like too much, that too much is kind of giving me a feeling of like you are into them more than they are into you. And it's like that runner chaser energy there. But this person, you know, I feel like they do feel the same way because, you know, like the mirroring, the going through the same emotions, going through the same experiences. I'm hearing like you're going through this and your person is going through it, but slower than you. And, you know, maybe they're coming around to this connection, but it's like still slower than you would want. And it, like with the star card here in the bottom of the deck, I do feel like, you know, you have hope for this connection. And even though like they reacted differently than you expected, like that doesn't change the fact that you are, or this person is, you know, your everything. Let's go ahead and see what we need to see. So the moon came out here. And although, you know, what's hidden usually comes to light, I feel like your intuition on this is spot on. This could be your person's energy here, just having kind of, you know, just having that anxiety over, you know, the energy that this connection has. It's like when you guys are together, it's either one of two ways. It's either you guys are completely silent, you guys have not much to discuss, because if you guys did talk about something, it would probably lead to like much more, like sexually. This person, you know, with the moon being the card of anxiety and like subconsciousness, is like just unaware of, I'm hearing like oblivious. This person is oblivious to this twin flame connection. But like slowly but surely, they're going to come around and be shown, like shown the light. I'm hearing like, this is you here. You're already in the water. You're already knowing what to expect. And these, you know, this person here doesn't really know yet, but they're on their way. That just is that. Let's go ahead and see what else we need to see. Okay. So this definitely gives me energy of your person, you know, in combination with the moon. You know, it is the reverse Eight of Wands is, you know, it's delays. It's someone who is not really like going into their alignment. It's someone resisting change. You know, it's someone who, you know, they might feel like they might feel this connection, and they might even love you also, but maybe it's so intense, it's so nerve-wracking to them that they're resisting this connection. I'm gonna get to clarify actually on the old friends is what I wanted to clarify. So old friends, you could have a lot of suitors, and you're not expecting this person, or like you weren't expecting this person to be someone who you had such a connection with. So this person could, you know, this old friend, and whether that's, you know, this twin flame person or someone else, some sort of wishful thinking, some sort of, you know, okay, so I'm hearing that when, you know, when you first met this person, maybe you guys were just friends. Maybe you thought this person was just a friend. Your person, you know, they felt the connection. They felt this connection right on, like right away, I'm hearing. And you know, just saw them as a friend, maybe a friend of a family. And like, I'm hearing that you reacted differently than they expected. And they had, you know, they had this illusion that you guys, you know, were meant to be together, but you kind of changed their mind, and you guys went your separate ways. And like now I'm hearing like you are realizing the connection that you guys had was something special. You guys are like, I'm hearing this person is your everything now. And like maybe, you know, you guys have gone your separate ways, and like I'm hearing, you know, there's marriage involved. Maybe one of you have gotten married to someone else. But like the old friends popping out with the twin flame card, I do feel like, you know, you guys probably had some kind of connection that was like, you had some kind of connection that didn't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify that twin flame card. 2 shuffles, and then we will clarify. So I am trying to figure out if like the meaning behind this person coming back, and like slowly but surely they have like re-entered themselves into your life, I'm hearing. Three of Wands. With the Three of Wands in reverse, I do see like with the Three of Wands in reverse, you know, I feel like your person underplayed themselves in the beginning. Maybe they liked you, and they didn't chase, like I'm hearing they didn't chase hard enough. They didn't express themselves. Like if they would have told you back then, let me have you, you probably would have, you know, had interest in them as well. But maybe because they showed little to no interest, or, you know, they were kept quiet. Like with the moon, you know, I'm hearing they kept their secrets in the dark from you. They didn't really say much. Maybe they flirted a little bit. Maybe they, you know, tried giving clues. But it was never like, do you love me? I love you. Do you love me too? And I'm hearing like if that were the case back then, like you would have reacted differently. You would have reacted like, yeah, I I actually dream about you. Like we, you know, this connection is something magical. And my cat Jasper here is here to confirm. Let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify this slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and see what that's about here. Why this slowly but surely? Wow, so the Two of Wands. We have 3 Wands cards here. So slowly but surely this person is planning to come to you and planning to tell you that they love you. Maybe, you know, slowly but surely this person is coming around to the idea that you guys should be together. Yeah, I'm hearing slowly but surely, you know, your person is being awakened to this connection here. And maybe you guys have, you know, started to hang out more. Maybe you guys have, you know, but I'm hearing like work, like you're now work friends. Like maybe you guys were old friends like in high school or something and had a connection, but it didn't go anywhere. And, you know, years later, you guys are work friends, and, you know, slowly but surely this person is coming to coming to terms that, you know, you guys, you know, might have had something back then and it was special and rare, and, you know, like you guys reconnected and the spark just kind of was like it was never gone. Let's go ahead and clarify. I find it like ironic that like the Infinity by Infinity and Slowly but Surely came out together. Like it's almost like, you know, it's meant to happen. It's in the stars to happen, and like no matter what obstacles are in the way, it's still going to happen. Like you know, you guys separating might have been an obstacle that needed to happen, you know, something that needed to happen for you guys to be able to come together on the same level. You guys had to, you know, you guys had to fall, you two had to fall apart in order to come together at the right time. Like I'm hearing you guys do this every lifetime. You know, this twin flame connection is something that you guys have carried on through life after life. For forever, you guys will continue to do this. And that's until you guys are healed, obviously, and, you know, don't go through the karmic, you know, battles by yourself. But let's go ahead and clarify that. Infinity by Infinity. Why the Infinity by Infinity card? So we have, okay, 9 of Cups in reverse. You guys will repeat this until like both of you can have inner happiness, can have, you know, and I'm hearing it's not together, you know, you guys are going to continue to be put in each other's path until you guys can figure out how to be happy by yourself. Interesting. You have to have inner happiness. You have to have inner peace before you can, you know, be able to be with this person without any, you know, baggage weighing you guys down. I'm seeing this I dream about you a lot card, and you know, you could be dreaming about this person as well as them dreaming about you. Maybe, you know, and I think I mentioned in the beginning about 5D communication and telepathy, and you know, that's a form of telepathy, is dreaming about someone. If you're dreaming about someone and waking up and thinking about them, and you know, still, you know, they're just on your mind so heavily that you're dreaming about them a lot, they're most likely dreaming about you. They're most likely thinking about you as well. That 5D communication is strong, you know, in a twin flame connection. And, you know, the twin flame card didn't come out by itself, but the 5D telepathy card came out twice. So I did feel like that was, you know, both you and your person here experiencing that. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. All in all, what's the overall message here? So we have the Hermit and Ace of Wands. I do feel like you're unable to know exactly like what you're supposed to do in this connection until you go through like the hermit mode, the, you know, soul searching experience. Maybe your person has agreed to learn how to be alone without needing love and like maybe that's, you know, a weakness of yours is codependency, or you know, you and your person are, you know, this twin flame connection, you have that codependency tendency, you know, in relationships. And I'm hearing that you're going to be distracted by like wanting a connection versus like how this connection makes you feel, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you would rather have somebody because it looks good on paper versus having that right person because they make you feel good. They make you happy. And like, I feel like, you know, with, you know, soul searching, inner peace, I feel like you know, you should be able to be happy on your own first and foremost before trying to be happy with anyone else. And that's when the alignment of you guys can be together on this, you know, on this plane here happily. And like I'm hearing is, you know, if you guys go through that and, you know, end up together slowly but surely, like you guys end up together, I'm hearing it's everything, you know. I'm hearing it's the ultimate love, it's the ultimate happiness, being able to be happy with your person and knowing that you are aligned, you know, because of your morals, because of your guidance, because of, you know, how you have grown. This is definitely a spiritual reading. This is definitely a, you know, a connection that is unlike others. And I feel like that's the ultimate message there is, you know, you need inner peace, inner harmony, you know, you need to be able to celebrate being with you and enjoying your own company before you can expect this connection to be what you want it to be. I do have the Hierophant here on the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like if, you know, you guys reach that connection where you guys, or I'm sorry, not connection, if you reach that level of like intimacy and growth, I feel like you guys, you know, marriage is in the cards for you in this twin flame of yours, which is a super spicy connection if all goes well. You don't have to take this, you know, connection either. I do feel like And I had mentioned, you know, someone was married. One of you were married. That could be you. That could be your person. I feel like, you know, more you than the other person. I don't judge, but, you know, the Hierophant card is a marriage card. And it being, you know, if it being on the bottom of the deck kind of gives me the sense that it's something that this person doesn't want to care about. Like they're trying to ignore it on purpose, even though it's probably not able to be ignored. They didn't want to include it in the spread, but it was bottom of the deck and I did see it, so kind of at the last minute also. But maybe they're, you know, trying to fix a toxic habit of theirs. I'm hearing like some kind of addiction, like slowly but surely they're getting over that. Maybe they're dealing with someone that's toxic. Like I mentioned, one of you could be married. Maybe they're dealing with a toxic spouse who, you know, they have to release before they can come to you. I'm hearing like, you know, if that's the case and they have someone that they're dealing with, you know, they want to do things before they end things with their partner. But I'm hearing that they know that you wouldn't fly for that. You wouldn't go for that. So they are like struggling to, and like you reacted differently than I expected. Maybe you make me want to do bad things. Goodness. So like I'm hearing like, you know, like maybe this person told you that and like, but you're like, you have, you know, you're married or you have somebody that you're, you know, with, and like that's toxic, you know, toxic behavior. And like I need to feel your arms around me. Like even though this is, you know, more of a send your like good vibes, you know, I'm seeing send me your love so I know everything will be okay. Send me your good vibes, you know. And this person's still kind of has, you know, there's still a lustful undertone in this reading here. But that card, split deck, what was it? The I want to do bad things. So this card came out sideways. Okay, after hours. So, you know, I imagine you naked. This person has probably like this is the pattern that you guys go through every lifetime. You know, this person probably hasn't learned their lesson yet. And like, even though this is, you know, someone who you probably are eager to be in a connection with, or, you know, you feel that connection as well, I'm hearing like you're not going to let this person come in if they're toxic. If they're showing toxic signs, if they're showing signs that they are, you know, going to like be unfaithful. Like why would you be with someone who is unfaithful with you? Or yeah, did I say that right? So like if someone is in a connection with someone else and they're trying to get with you, who's to say they won't try to get with someone else while they're with you? It's the same, like I do feel like it's the same concept as far as like come to me, correct, you know, or don't come at all. And like you don't want this person coming in toxic or like starting the connection off bad. You want them, you know, to come in with a little bit of respect for you. I just dream and wish for everything. So you definitely could be dreaming about this person. They could be dreaming about you. I'm just kind of playing with the cards now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and end it off here. Your person probably, you know, like that's going to be one big thing that is on their mind, that it's going to be hard for them to release. And like with this card coming out, your person could have, like, if they're not married, if you know, if that's not the case, your person could have many, you know, people in their like, I'm hearing like a roster, like a lineup, but like you're different than the rest. Maybe you don't let this person in. You know, maybe you're friends. The old is kind of being covered and all I see is friends. And, you know, maybe you're just friends and you guys, or you treat this person like a friend, even when, you know, this person's friends of the opposite sex usually lust over them. So like I'm hearing this person, you know, your person is noticing that you're different. You reacted differently than they expected. And now they love you. Now they want you. Now they are dreaming about you and imagining you naked and thinking about, you know, sex with you and just everything. They're thinking about everything. You are their everything to them. So nonetheless, this person, you know, is toxic. So keep that in mind. Just kidding. But yeah, if that resonated with you, I would love to know how. Feel free to leave a comment and like this video, and I'll see you in the next time.